It is still morning, right? Yes. Good afternoon. No, it's not afternoon. Okay, oils. Who wants to know about oils? My friend Teddy, if you follow me, you saw that she did a basic oil at my home last week. And I have shown you some fabulous things, but I'm going to show you more today. And she is going to join. Excited. Hello, it's working, it's working. It's adding. Hello, hello. Oh wait, is it adding? Yes, it says it's still working. She is coming. It's thinking. So why is it thinking so long? All right, let's try this again. It's doing the same thing that it did last night with Christy. It's like if it's a guest, hold on. Hold on, Teddy. Let's see. All right. It's not. It's doing the same thing, but I can't take you off. Let me try this. Teddy's from, bring Teddy on camera. It says it's adding you. What's happening? This thing is so finicky. Oh, it worked. I get so nervous. I like jump every time. It's like you're here with me. Hi.
All right, hang on one second. I'm going to put it back on the stand because I had to take it off.
Well, that's like I had to fit. I was all ready, and then I realized that I had it in this position instead of this. I'm like, I got to turn this thing around. So it's always something. You look so pretty with the purple wall behind you. I love it.
I'm hiding out in my girl's bedroom.
I love it. There's nothing better than a mom hiding to be productive. It's called multitasking.
You will learn this. Anybody that watches any of my videos, they call it closet chats.
Oh,
because I always do my live videos in the closet.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Maybe I should do it in my closet upstairs. I didn't think that. I did hide in there one time. That's maybe a good idea. Okay.
Weekly closet chats.
Yes, yes. I went out. Closet chats. I love it. Okay, let's see. I'm going to fix this. I feel like, why am I so far over today? I don't know. Okay. Am I looking at the, I feel like something is weird with my.
There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Yay! So how about oils? You know anything about oils? This is my favorite. Just a little. This is my favorite thing, by the way. The Bible. The Essential Oil Bible that Teddy gave me. There's so much information. It's amazing.
So much information.
This is amazing.
Life. And the beautiful part about it is the guy, Gary Young, that started Young Living, he wrote that book.
Oh, really?
So his life work went into that book. And that's the really cool part about our company is we're so much about the research.
Yes.
Not just like, here these are, have fun, but we want you to be able to know how to use them, when to use them, all that good stuff.
And that was actually like one of the first things that I said to Teddy, by the way, was that, well, I've said before, it's like I've been wanting to use them more for so long, but I was so intimidated by it. And so she is making this whole process so easy. So she is going to tell, so this is Amy Culver, for those that don't know or that tuning in on Teddy's page. And she is, this is my friend. I like to call her the master oil guru.
Some say oil queen.
Oil queen. I love it. That's way better. This is the oil queen for all your oil questions. And there's nothing that she doesn't know, I feel like, already. And she used to, oh, yes. And she used to be a teacher. So she's still a teacher. She's using what she went to school for. and is just teaching something outside of a classroom now. She's teaching people how to be healthy, how to have their families healthy, their homes healthy. And she lives this and breathes it all the time, literally. Oils, get it breathing. Okay, so I'm going to show you real quickly. So if you're watching, say hello. Let us know you're watching. If you use oils, comment oil. If you want to use oils, do more oils. I don't know.
Oily curious.
Oily curious. Love it. So I'm going to show you real quickly what I purchased last week, and then she can expand. I've already been used. This is my favorite thing. I did mention this the other day. This is a gift that the Oil Queen gives you. I love the new title, by the way. And this really is my favorite thing because she put together these roller recipes. How quickly can you say that 3 times? Roller recipes. So for healthy skin, oh my gosh, I should have gotten out the bifocals, my glasses. Tension taper. Sniffle away. Happy tummy. Chill, relax. Yes, we love that one. An immune booster, which by the way, if you don't know about her, follow her because she did a really good live yesterday about immune system. That was so interesting when I was watching you last night. Tummy.
I have, I'll just interrupt you really quick. I have 3 autoimmune diseases. So celiac disease, pernicious anemia, and Hashimoto's. So if you want to know anything about the immune system, I'm your girl.
She's your girl. Every time she says the last one, I want to say bless you. I never even hasha, whatever. Bless you. God bless you. So last night, Lincoln is going to bed. He goes, Mommy, do you know what my favorite thing is for bedtime? And I'm thinking, I think I know, but I'll play along. No, what? I just love oil rub downs and scratchies. So and he's 8. He's all, he'll be 9 in February, but for his whole life, he's wanted back scratchies, and he calls them scratchies for bed. They all do that. And now it's the oils. He loves, I rub his legs, I rub his feet with the peppermint. He loves it. I just went to just peppermint now because those other things were out and they didn't even make sense, you said. And
well, stress away. Stress away is really good, especially for boys when they're growing, for leg cramps. So you can put a little bit in coconut oil and rub those legs down because unfortunately for our boys, my husband still talks about, he's like, oh, I remember growing pains as a boy.
My boys have them so bad. I remember having them, but they do have them a lot. They do. Lennox doesn't seem to have them as much, but Leighton and Lincoln both complain about their legs a lot. So there's all these different ones, but this is your kit that you get in this. Oh, here we go. Fancy box. And you've got all and I don't even really know what I'm doing with all this. I'm not even going to pretend. But I do she has hooked me up with all the resources, has put me in a group, and I have her text number. Let's just be honest. That's the best part about the Oil Queen. But there's all these oils that I'm learning more to do with. You've got this resource that literally you can just say, oh, I have emotional trauma today. Let me look. I just flipped the book open. Epilepsy. I mean, there is nothing that is not in here. Cellulite. I didn't know that was in here. What the what?
Is it grapefruit? Is one of the suggestions grapefruit?
Yes. I love grapefruit. So should me drinking grapefruit juices and vodka, I wonder if that helps with, no, just pray not.
Wouldn't hurt.
Just get as much grapefruit as you can. Get rid of that element.
Hey, at the very least, you'd feel better about your cellulite.
Yes. Own it. And be happy with it. Yes. Massage it into, oh, this is amazing. Okay, I'll read that later. That's great. Glad I just stumbled upon that. So my whole point is everything is in this book. Everything. This is amazing in itself. So I also got little magazines I have not even looked at yet, but This would be some great pull. Oh, the product guide. Actually have glanced at this a little bit. And I'm just like amazed. Like toothpaste, cleaning products. It's a lot of good stuff. And
makeup, everything I'm wearing. Like our mascara is infused with lavender.
What?
And this is our lip gloss that has essential oils in it.
You're kidding. The lip gloss is so pretty on you.
Mm-hmm. Look, and I'm not a makeup artist. Like, I'll be honest.
Well, you know, I don't think any of us, most of us are not.
But if I can look halfway decent with it, it must be really good.
You look super pretty with it. Okay, so I have to show you so you get to pick. Your diffuser comes with your kit, right, Teddy? And you get to pick which one. There's like have your one plain one, and then look at this one. Isn't this so pretty? How cute is this? And it has, I'm not close to a plug-in, so I can't plug it in, but there's like a candle flicker.
Let me see if I can get mine plugged in.
Oh, okay. And lights, camera action. At some point, I need to get one of these for every room. That's what needs to happen. But it's really pretty.
I'm moving it. It's yelling at me.
It's like, no.
Okay, so let's see if there we go.
Isn't that so pretty?
And then this is I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know if I should get closer. There we go.
There you go. Isn't that so pretty? And you're putting you're putting healthy things into your air for your children and for you instead of toxin candles. Sorry, candles. I love you. I used to love you a lot more. Some of you I still love. But you just can't have it. You just can't have it. So Teddy is going to share with us today. What are you going to tell us, Teddy? What awesome Oh, and we should announce our event, by the way. I forgot.
October 3rd.
October 3rd at Change It Up Boutique in Marietta. Wind Down Wednesday. So come wind down with us and get oily curious. Teddy's going to be there, the oil queen, with all her knowledge and goodness. And we're going to come up with a theme or something. I don't know. Do we know? Yeah, we don't. I don't know that we know what we're doing yet, but we're.
Yeah, as we get closer, we'll figure out something that you guys can make, and maybe we'll charge like $5 to $10 just for supplies. But y'all can come make like foot scrub or bath salts. We'll figure all that out and have more details.
Yes, it will be great. It will be awesome.
But go ahead and put it on your calendar.
October 3rd in the evening. Maybe 6 on, I think we're still trying to figure out the time, but in the evening, Wednesday, October 3rd, Change It Up. Me, Teddy, Lauren, awesome combo. Be there.
Yes. Kids clothes, mom clothes, and oils. Like, what else?
And wine.
And wine.
Perfect. The perfect evening. And snacks. Don't forget snacks.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to tell you guys, for those of you that are tuning in on my page, I'm going to tell you a little bit about just Amy. Amy is awesome. And I've been so excited about getting to know her. She's a boy mom, which is the counterbalance to my girl mom. See all this purple, this wall of purple I live in?
My blue wall, ironically. Yeah.
But I just love that you can get clothes for real women. Like, what do you call it? Athleisure chic or chic? Yes. Chic athleisure, but comfy. But it's so much more than that, because you can get stuff, to wear an event, to church, for work, and, bopping around as a mom. Like, I just love your stuff.
Real life.
Not checked out All Things Lovely, please do that. She goes live every Tuesday, which is like my entertainment. My husband knows, like, leave me alone. I have my headphones on Tuesday night. I'm listening to Amy because she's so fun and funny, and you feel like you're a part of this, I don't know. I love cool mom club. I love it.
We need a cool mom club. We need a cool mom club for sure.
Lovely. Let's call it Lovely Mom Club.
Oh, yes. I love that.
I love it. So I just want to tell you guys a little bit about her, and then I'm going to go ahead and get a little get started, for those of you that are tuning in from Amy and don't know who I am, my name is Teddy. And as Amy said, I was an elementary school teacher in Cobb for many years before a stay-at-home mom. I was diagnosed with celiac disease, pernicious anemia, and Hashimoto's. So I dealt with a lot, and I ended up having to quit my teaching job after I had my daughter. So I thought my whole life, I'm going to be a teacher. I love this. You know, I'm going to work with kids. I love working with kids. And your body just kind of shuts down within the first, within the first year of her life. I had 2 gallbladder attacks. We were getting either a virus or an allergic reaction almost every month. I was getting sick. I was getting her sick. It just was a mess. So finally one of my friends was like, you know what? You need to try these oils. Like, trust me, you're going to love them. And we, you know, I kind of drug my feet, and I was all these excuses, like, you know, the money or this or that, or like Amy said, learning something new. But we all got sick, and we were paid over $200 in over-the-counters, in doctor's fees, in cough med, like just everything. And I was like, this is silly. Like, if these oils can keep us out of the doctor one time, it's paid for itself. So the kit that Amy showed you guys is $160 plus tax and shipping. And then all of the goodies, the book, the roller recipes, all of that stuff I give to you for free as a thank you for trusting me.
Amazing.
So it really is a good deal. If you were to go out and buy all the individual oils and the diffuser and everything, it's over $350 of stuff. And then all the stuff I give you on top of that is another
amazing.
$40.
Yeah.
So, because of course I buy in bulk, so I get a little cheaper. But I love spreading the love. I just want oils. My goal. So I'm wearing my shirt. This is my company, Wildflower Wellness.
Oh, I love your shirt.
These are my daughters. My sister painted my logo, and then
get out. So cool.
So she painted my girls as their spirit animals. So this is my baby bear, and my oldest is my fox.
I love that.
Isn't that awesome?
You have to have her do that for me. I wonder I love this. Okay, this is a whole nother conversation. You can take a
whole nother level. But my ultimate goal with my business when I started it was I wanted people to feel empowered. I felt like as a young mom, I didn't have any resources. Like every cough, every fever, I didn't know what to do. And I ran to the pediatrician. Unfortunately, they look at you like you're crazy. They're like, that's a heat rash, mama. You know?
Thank you for your copay, though, again.
I'm sorry, because, Google said it was cancer, okay? So we can't trust Google, let's be honest.
You should never Google your symptoms. Yes.
But let's be real. I mean, that's
we all do. No, we all do. Yes.
Yes. And here I am, this mom with these autoimmune diseases, and I'm reading statistics on stay-at-home moms for cancer because of 75 different cancer-causing toxins in our home. And,
Crazy.
Febreze doing damage to the nerves in your nose.
Throw away Febreze. Throw it in the trash. Even if it's full. Mine was full, and I threw it. I was like, should I use it up first? No! Throw it away. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, even some of my stuff, like my bleach and my this and my that, I'm like, well, should I give it to someone? And I'm like, no. So here I was like, what do I do? And essential oils answered all of my questions. I say essential oils have changed my medicine cabinet, cleaning cabinet, my beauty regime, everything. And I have control back. So a lot of times with autoimmune diseases or allergies, you feel out of control because you use a soap or a lotion, and you've read the ingredients and you think you know what's in it. But because of our laws and regulations, that if there's a teeny tiny amount in it, they don't have to put it on the label. So you end up calling these manufacturers and trying to figure out what happened. And so once I started getting into these oils, I can make my own everything. And what products they do have, like our toothpaste, I know every single ingredient. If I do Google these ingredients, like I know what they are. Even if they're using the scientific name, it's still coconut oil. So it really was just kind of empowering for me. And that's the ultimate goal of my company. I never want anybody to feel like pushed or pressured. I always tell people I'm going to give you as much information and help as you want, because this is easy and anybody can do it. And even though I'm a researcher and like to know everything. You don't have to. You don't have to know anything, because there's so many resources. I love Albert Einstein's quote of when they asked him, you know, if he memorized his phone number or how much of his, you know, stuff does he memorize? And he said, no, I never memorize anything I can look up. He never clogged his, yes, he never clogged his brain with that. So I'm just going to point you in the right direction to get that information. Or you can come to me and I'll, you know, find the information, because we're all busy. When I first started this, I told people I have, because my daughter was 18 months at the time, and I was like, I have the length of a Bubble Guppy episode to do anything, whether it's cooking, whether it's making something. When that Bubble Guppy episode shuts off,
it's gone.
It's on. It's going down for real.
Truth.
Truth, yes. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about like my kind of top 10 list. Like, what are the top 10 things you need to know about essential oils?
Love it.
And number one is not all essential oils are created equal. So a lot of people don't realize that oils are not regulated by the FDA.
I had no idea.
So you go, when you go to the grocery store, when you go to Walmart, when you go to Target, and you see those oils for $4 or $5 or $1, and all over the label it says, do not use on skin, do not use, you know, it's because they are a completely different grade. It's also because they use additives or preservatives. Even their kind of process for how they make the oil is different.
Sorry, I'm walking.
So they're not all created equal. And when I first was wondering about this whole essential oil thing, I did a ton of research on the different companies, the different brands, because I was nervous, I'll be honest, with all of my allergy history and having a child and even a dog. I didn't want something that was going to harm my family. I didn't want to switch from, you know, worse to okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to switch to something better, much better. So I went with Young Living. They were the ones that kept popping up to the surface, the world's largest essential oil brand. They have their own farms. They have their seed to seal guarantee. So from the time that seed goes into the ground to the time you pop the seal of any of our bottles or products, Young Living has been a part of the process. We do third-party testing. So we send off our oils and products to an outside source so they can test and double check us, so that we do have that accountability. We have the most expensive, highest state-of-the-art equipment in the market, because a lot of it, our company has worked to create it. We have our own research and development lab, which I have seen, and y'all, is amazing.
It's so cool that you've been there.
Oh, I loved it. I loved touring it, and I loved listening to, you know, they let us talk to the scientists that work there, and you know, learn from them and see what kind of experience they had before this. And everybody has the same goal. We want to make sure that we have oils that better our health and give us ultimate wellness, but we don't want to do that to the detriment of the environment. Right. So I love that their passion for the environment and the world as a whole is just as equal to that. Because some companies, you know, it is a different vibe. So I love that the more I learn about it, the more I love it. So I'm just encourage you, do your research. You're more than welcome to contact me with any questions. I can talk to you about specific brands. Like I said, I've researched them. Some I've used. I'll be honest, I did use other brands before. And you can smell the difference.
That's what I was going to say. When she came over to my house, because I have all kinds of different ones, and I had no idea that they weren't all, I'm sharing this in my group. I realized that I didn't do that, so that's why I went to get my computer. Sorry. And I smelled the ones she had, and then I smelled the ones I had, and it was a huge difference. It really was. It was crazy.
Yeah, and and a lot of times people worry too about safety. And I have done even a research on, you know, what are the injuries with essential oils, or what are these medical claims, and all of them have either one or two things. It's quality and usage. So every time you hear on the news somebody getting in trouble with oils, or even an animal or a child, it's the quality of oils. So it's not a great quality, and it's how they use them. So it's, when we say one drop, we truly mean one drop.
That's something that I've had to keep thinking about, because I have a heavy hand.
Even some of our products, like our hand sanitizer. I had a friend whose daughter ended up getting a hold of it, and she didn't know if she had drunk it or just put her mouth on it. She wasn't sure, so she immediately called poison control. And she, of course, they're like, hand sanitizer. Okay, read me the ingredients. Well, after she got done reading the ingredients, they laughed. They were like, yeah, she's not. No, you're good, Mama.
I love it. I love it.
It's peppermint oil. It's real things. So your kids are not going to get harmed by something they get a hold of. And I even say my kids, like I clean with the Thieves household cleaner. I have no problem giving either one of my 5-year-old or my 2-year-old the bottle and letting them clean the house. If my dog comes in and licks the floor, I know that she's not going to have liver damage, which I will say that some of the cleaners out there, they're now saying cats and dogs are having the effects of licking that stuff year after year after year. I don't worry about that with my dog. And I've used oils on my dog because I know the quality, I know how to use them. So definitely do your research. Not always are created equal. Number 2 is start slow. I always tell people,
peppermint.
Yeah. You don't have to know all the oils and everything about them. So, start with 1 oil a day, or start with, whatever it is you want the help with. If it's sleep, let's start with sleep oils. I can help you. There's several of those in the kit. If it's, immune system as we head into cold and flu season, let's start with those. It's definitely, you can take baby steps, but definitely start slow. You don't have to
just start. Start. Take action.
Exactly.
On my vision board, it's take action. Quit thinking about it. I have been wanting to get into oils for literally 3 years. I'm just now taking action. Don't be Amy. Don't be Amy.
So my third thing is to dilute. You'll hear 2 different words in the oily world, and it's dilute and neat. Neat means that you're using the oil without any kind of carrier oil or without anything. And there are some oils that are safe. Lavender is very mild and safe. We have an oil that comes in the kit, Copaiba, that comes from a tree from Brazil. It's very mild. You could even, that oil you could even rub on your kids' gums for teething. But it's that mild, that, safe to use neat. I always tell people in the beginning, dilute everything. So you want a fatty, like coconut oil, olive oil, grapeseed oil. You want, pure, organic, virgin. You want anything that's as untouched as possible. So I always tell people, use what you have in your cabinet. You probably have coconut oil.
I had coconut oil. That's what I've been using. Something weird.
Yeah, you probably have olive oil. You don't need to go out and buy anything fancy. And you can dilute several different ways. So you can put a little bit in your hand and then 1 drop of the oil. And rub that on your feet. Feet is a great place to start, especially with kiddos, because if the smell is too strong, it's on your feet, so it's not gonna be right here overwhelming you. And we have lots of nerve endings in the bottom of the feet. If you've studied any kind of reflexology or acupuncture, acupressure, we know that the feet are very important. Yep, perfect.
And you can get this at any grocery store now, I think.
Costco. Yeah, I buy the big tub at Costco.
Yeah. And you should be using this to cook too. Your kids, your family won't even know.
Exactly. The good, healthy fats. Yes, absolutely. So you can mix it up right in your hand. You can do a roller, which I love these little rollers. This is one that Young Living sells already made, but you can buy. There you go.
Or Teddy will give you this one, the Oil Queen.
Yep. I'll send you your little set. So I love the rollers with kids because I can make them up a bunch, like when we run out, and they last. They last several months. So it's not like you're filling them up even weekly.
Yeah.
You can use rollers. You can do, if you're going to do essential oils in the tub, mix it up with your Epsom salts first and then throw it in your bath water, because we know essential oils, oil and water don't mix. So you don't want those essential oils to sit on top of the water. You want them to be mixed throughout with that Epsom salt. So
I forgot she gave me this too. I forgot my other bag of goodies.
And that's already made up. I put oils already in there.
Isn't this fabulous?
I think I put peace and calming in that.
Yes,
in that one.
Totally forgot. I'm gonna put it in the boys' bath tonight. And look what else she gave me. The laundry balls.
Now that I did a little bit more for Amy since she had a class.
Yes.
So I gave her free tangerine. No, you're fine. I gave her the dryer balls, and all those goodies, all the good stuff. Yeah. Tangerine. I love tangerine and a little bit of like LaCroix or something like that.
Oh,
it's
it
really
smells so good.
Really yummy. So yeah, so even for those that have been using oils for a long time, you always want to make sure you're diluting your citrus oils and your hot oils. So your cinnamon, your peppermint, your oregano, those need to always be diluted. And the great part about Young Living is it's all on the bottle. I always tell people your label has a ton of information. So right here on your label, it will tell you, apply 2 to 4 drops directly to the area. If it is, let's see if I have a hot oil. It'll say like apply, it'll give you like a 50-50 ratio. So you need like half carrier oil to half, or 1 drop carrier to 1 drop oil. So there's lots of information on the label about how to dilute it.
What all is a hot oil? You said peppermint?
Oregano, peppermint, the Thieves that comes in the starter kit because it has cinnamon, clove in it. Okay. And pretty much like if it's spicy or hot or strong smelling, like you can kind of get a vibe for what those hot oils are.
Okay.
So yes, so always dilute those hot oils and your citrus oils. And number 4, I went ahead and just went into my number 4. It's labels. Labels tell you a lot. They tell you, like we have 2 different labels. Let me pull it out. All of our Vitality oils have a white label. This is the exact same thing that's in our bigger bottles, but it's labeled with a white one to let you know that it has a FDA GRAS rating. So generally regarded as safe. So you can ingest this essential oil. I don't recommend ingesting oils for any other brand. I can't speak on that, but I do know that, Young Living, because of their seed to seal, because of what they've gone through with their labeling with the FDA, they are safe to ingest. And that's kind of something, there's 3 different methods to aromatherapy. There's the German, English, and French. So the French aromatherapy is the one that says there are certain oils that you can ingest. And people, if you don't feel comfortable with that, you don't ever have to. But I will tell you this, we ingest a lot more essential oils than we know. If you're a tea drinker, you've ingested essential oils because that's how they get that
flavor,
that flavor and that strong scent. If you've ever chewed like a cinnamon gum, they use essential oils in that. So it is, like I said, generally regarded as safe. You want to use 1 drop. If you're you can make up little capsules with carrier oil, and I say, no more than 2 to 3 drops in those capsules. If you're doing like lemon is really, really good for your liver and detox. So I always tell people, put a drop in the bottom of your,
sorry.
You okay?
Apparently we need to have our trees trimmed back, and there is a branch that just like hit the window, but it just made this weird like creak sound, and it scared me. Sorry. I jumped very easily.
You're fine.
Especially when I'm home alone, sorry, and it's quiet. Yeah. Which isn't often.
But yeah, so I start most of my days with just a drop of lemon in a glass and, glass of water. And I love it because I drink more water. I'm going to the bathroom, which is good because I know my body's detoxing. You want to go to the bathroom throughout the day. And I'm getting what I need. I'm detoxing. So like I said, it's just 1 drop.
You put 1 drop of lemon? Is that what you said? Cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or even like peppermint. I cook with essential oils. I've been using them for 4 years. I've toured the farm. I'm very comfortable using essential oils. So I put peppermint in my brownies. I put black pepper and rosemary in my hummus. Like I cook a lot with them. But like I said, totally a comfort level. Number 5, we kind of talked a little bit about, so you can use oils internally, aromatically, and topically. So we've talked a little bit about topically, we've talked about internally, and then aromatically, we've talked about these awesome diffusers. That's a question I get a lot. Well, why are your diffusers more expensive, or how are they different? And I can tell you, I've used cheap ones, and the smell of the plastic you can actually smell the pull of the plastic, where ours you can't.
Not good.
They're just not tested and made for essential oils. Ours are a patent grade plastic. So our plastic is a different plastic than what the other essential oils or another plastic in your house. It is a grade that is for essential oils. We also do research, like the diffuser that Amy was showing you, that I was showing you, the Desert Mist. I actually have watched videos of the guy that designed it. He spent 2 to 3 years on that diffuser, knocking it over, testing it, trying to figure out what would, be the best. And if for kids, my kids knock over my diffusers all the time. I don't want one that's going to break after the first, baseball bat to it. So it's a totally different. Plus 2, you will notice that it puts out more
so
smell.
much more than the other one.
And you use less.
And I'm using less. Before, I was probably putting like 20 drops.
And how much are you using now?
1 to 2.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So it's just different grade oil, different type of diffuser. Ours are also a humidifier, and because of the properties of essential oil, air purifier. So lots of benefits. And aromatically, you also can just simply putting a drop of the oil on a cotton ball. Citrus Fresh that you got in your kit, Amy. I love that for my kitchen because I think it smells amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So we cooked fish, and I don't know what it was about this fish, but it was stinky. So I have like cotton balls of Citrus Fresh in my refrigerator. I even you can do a big glass bowl and do vinegar, water, and then Citrus Fresh, like 4 or 5 drops. Stick it in your microwave for like 3.5 minutes.
About that.
And it will steam, and then all you have to do is wipe it out.
Yes, I forgot
My
to say that.
microwave smells amazing now.
Yes.
I use, so any of those things, even making up sprays. So you can do a little witch hazel, like even just a teaspoon or half a teaspoon, your essential oils, and then water. And this is my room spray. This is my fabric spray. This is my stinky dog spray.
Replace Febreze with oil.
Yes, you can make bug sprays.
That's what I was going to say. Ants, she told me, I asked her one day, is there an oil for ants? And peppermint.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And even hair, like my husband and I, or my girls, we do like a Mermaid hairspray with my girls. That's what we call it. But after I had my baby, I had bald spots right here. And I was like, okay, this is not cute. I already am going gray. Right. And now we have bald. Like, no. One or the other.
You don't get both. It's not fair.
So,
it's not fair.
So I mixed up, what's recommended for hair, and I started spraying it in here, and you notice a difference in about a month, and within 2 to 3 months, I had all my hair back.
Amazing.
Yeah. Crazy. So that's aromatically. Number 6 is eyes and ears. So you never want to put essential oils inside the eye or inside the ear. It's not that it's going to make you go blind or, make you deaf. It's just that it would be very hot. You would feel it. It would burn because of those membranes, because of that sensitivity. But you still can use them around your eyes and around your ears. So I always say, do the raccoon. So you can do all like on this bone. You can go down on the bone all the way up and then up here. So like if your kids with allergies or itchy, scratchy eyes, you can do lavender, coconut oil, and then just do the little circle around here. With ears, you want to start here. You go around the back of the ear and then down the neck to drain. And coconut oil is actually really, really good for draining the ears anyway. So I always use coconut oil as my carrier. And I do our ear roller about once a week. And my 2-year-old 2.5-year-old, she's never been on an antibiotic. But my oldest, who used to get ear infections all the time, she hasn't had an ear infection in almost 3 years. So since I've started using, since we started doing that. And all I'm doing is using a roller like once a week, but it's just helping the body to do what it needs to do. It's not magical. There's no cures. It's just supporting the body to do what it needs to do. Because I always tell people that. I know some people are like, oh, well, you're just you know, it cures everything. No, I still have celiac disease. I still have allergies. But I'm not in the doctor's office as often. I feel like I have something to support my body. I'm helping things like when I get gluten, I still can't eat gluten, but when I get it accidentally, like Digize that comes in your starter kit and peppermint in my tea and all of these things like will help my body deal with all that's going on. Yeah. Okay. So number 7 is oil and water. We've talked a little bit about that with, if you're going to use them in a bath, you want to mix in Epsom salts. Water drives in oil on your body. So if you are ever in a lot of, you know, your muscles are really sore, or you're not feeling good, like sometimes you can put a warm washcloth over the oil to kind of drive it in. But if you accidentally get oil somewhere, you don't want to wash it out, because what's going to happen. So let's say, you know, you're trying to, which it's always peppermint because of the, there's science behind it, because of the molecular level of the peppermint and how strong it is. Our eye, like the water droplets, you know, in our eyes and our tears are actually attracted to those molecules. Yeah. So even if you don't get in your eye, if you get near your eye,
around it. Yeah. As I know.
You want to run for your carrier oil. So if it goes in your eyes or goes in your ears, you want to run for that carrier oil and blob that coconut oil on, and it will immediately dissipate and kind of relieve that. Because the common misconception is people think, well, if I'm diluting my oils, I'm weakening them. You're not weakening them. You're allowing your body to absorb them better. There's not really anything to compare it to, but if I was going to compare it, I would say kind of like time release. So that essential oil on your skin, if you put a carrier oil, that carrier oil is going to kind of hold it there and let it stay a little bit longer versus, you know, evaporating as fast or, you know, going into your bodies and your cells faster. Yeah. So just like with your kid, that's why with your kids and your animals, you always want to dilute, and you want to dilute a little more because you don't want them to feel a tingle or, you know, to have a little redness. And that's the other thing. Some people think if their skin gets a little red, put the carrier oil on it. What's happening is you're drawing blood to that area. Yeah. So if you haven't diluted it enough, you know, that's what you might see. Hi, oil Christy. And water drives it in. The oil is gonna help you absorb it. And number 8 is children and animals. So I've talked a little bit about this. Cats are something that you want to be careful with using your essential oils. So citrus oils and hot oils, you want to be careful, especially with your cats. I do not recommend using oils on your cats, but I know a lot of people are very successful using oils in their home and the cats aren't bothered. With any kind of animal or a child, you want to make sure that you're diffusing in an open space. So anytime that like kids or animals have problem, it's when they're in a closed environment and there's too much oil.
So don't do it during closet chats. That what you're saying?
Exactly. 100%. So you want and usually with dogs, like dogs have such a heightened sense of smell. It's far greater than ours is. And they have smart noses. So a lot of times when your dog gets upset with an oil, it's because they don't like the smell or it's too strong. So you want them to be able to leave the room. And I always tell people, you know, watch. If your dog leaves the room, every time you diffuse oregano, diffuse something else. Right. Like there's tons of other options. Or put oregano on you and then diffuse something else. But I know a lot of people have used lavender with their cats and talk about just personality. They've become calmer. There's a whole animal line of, you know, oils that you can use. Tea Away. It stands for Thunder Away. I love it because my dog is the happiest dog on the block whenever there's fireworks or thunder.
Oh, that's because funny.
We just put her little oil on her, and I have pictures of her being like, you know, it's like midnight on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that's awesome. I got my oils. I'm chilling. What about you?
Exactly. That's
awesome.
We're all good. But same with kiddos. You know, I diffuse with my girls in their bedrooms, but I'm doing a smaller amount. And even though their doors are closed, they've been using oils all their life. So they're used to it. We know that it's a good, safe amount. And I'm not doing hot oils. So it's, you know, those milder scents that they can sleep with all night. So you just kind of want to be careful with those children and animals. And like Amy said, I give you tons of support and information. You won't feel like you're doing anything or not knowing what to do. And number 9 is storage. So essential oils should be in a dark glass bottle. If you're even buying essential oils or look at essential oils in the grocery store, if they're not in a dark glass bottle, they're not real. Because essential oils have to be in that dark glass bottle. And your essential oils, if they are pure, which Young Living's are, they don't expire. They never go bad. So if you keep them in a cool place or area, they should last you a long time. The only thing about oils is they do oxidize, and some of them faster than others. So if you leave your cap off, that oil is going to smell a little different, and there's going to be a change in it. But if you store them properly, you should be good. Always make sure that your citrus oils are in glass. So citrus oils, lemon, citrus fresh, orange, all of those oils are cold pressed. So that's another thing that Young Living does different. We cold press our citrus oils because they taste better and they smell better. They're not bitter like the other distilled oils, but they are citrus oils detox faster and stronger than other oils. So what's going to happen if you put them in a plastic cup or if you put them in a plastic container, they're going to start breaking down that plastic, because essential oils are what goes to a plant when they're damaged. So if a plant is torn or ripped, essential oils go to that site. So that's their job. That's what they do inside of a plant. So same thing with plastic. They're going to go to work on those toxins, and people are like, well, if they're doing that, then why would we put them in our bodies? Well, if we put stomach acid on a plastic plate, it would do the same thing. We're organic. Essential oils are organic.
Yes.
It's a totally different world with toxins.
Yes.
So yeah, just keep those citrus oils in glass and you're good. And number 10 is don't be afraid to dive in.
That's right.
Worst case scenario, I love at Young Living, you don't have to sell your dog. You don't have to sign anything up. You sign up with your starter kit. You get your discount. If you feel like oils aren't really right for you, in a year, your account drops off. There is no commitment.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
Get your starter kit, jump in, dive in, see if it works for you and your family. And because 9 times out of 10, it does, and you fall in love.
Yes. 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 I love it.
So that's it, guys.
Yay! I love it. I love it.
I can't see any comments on my screen.
I know. So your dad was on here earlier. So, oh wait, where'd they go? It said, "I'm the oil queen's dad. I've been using oils for years, and they help me sleep, energy. He uses the toothpaste, most of the products. It's been a life changer for me at 61 and 39 plus years on the railroad. Oils have made me much healthier. Thank you, Young Living." What a great testimony.
My dad and mom are my best customers, and not because they're my parents, because they are 2 of the most, like, my skeptical, stubborn, rebellion, like, it comes from
them.
So they would be the parents to, like, good luck.
Yeah. My mom's the same way. I totally can relate to that.
They truly do love them. My dad, like he said, he's been an engineer on the railroad, so he's climbing up and down off of engines. He also has type 2 diabetes. So oils have helped him with sore muscles, with going to sleep. Our Ninja Red, I forgot to talk a little bit about that. Yeah. In your starter kit, you get 11 oils, like Amy showed you. So I'll just kind of tell you guys really quick. You get lemon, copaiba, digize, Thieves, peppermint, Panaway, Raven, Citrus Fresh, Frank, and lavender, which I can and Stress Away.
Yes.
I can message you guys all about, if you want to know what those do or how they're benefit, or come to our class in October and you can see them live and in person, smell them.
Yes.
You also get a sample of our Thieves household cleaner, which is highly concentrated. So it's 30 parts water to 1 part of this, and you can clean everything. I clean my kitchen after I cook. I clean my, floors, my wood floors, my windows. I soak kids' toys. I even soaked fruits and veggies in this stuff because I know exactly what's in it, and it's safe, and I love it. Ninja Red is the other thing. You get 2 packets of this stuff, and this is our antioxidant drink. So goji berries, which is the main ingredient in this, they have more iron than spinach. And this little drink right here, I never remember like how many blueberries it equates to.
It's amazing.
It's more than you can you can, more than you can eat in a day.
Yeah.
Have the antioxidant power of this stuff. And I love it because I have had so many problems over the years trying to find a multivitamin that doesn't kick my already overactive immune system into exhaustion, because you don't want something that's going to exhaust you more or kick it too far into high gear, or that doesn't upset my stomach. And I just drink an ounce of this every day. And it's my antioxidants, you know, any kind of like fruit or veggie powders that are out there, like this replaces all of that. So it's awesome. I give it to my kids. So Venice, she's 5. She does a half an ounce. And then my little one's 2. She does a 1/4 of an ounce. My husband drinks it. It's great for eye health, heart health. And my dad even does it. Even though there is sugar in this, because of the way that it supports your body, my dad drinks this even for his diabetes. And he will tell you,
I can't wait to drink it.
It's awesome. He will tell you that all throughout the day, he has these spikes, like when he's hungry, after he's eaten, before his medicine, after his medicine. And he says on days when he does the ninja that he just feels level. So again, not a magical cure, but definitely level.
Yes. Mom's life.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah. Sorry.
No.
Yeah. Little one. But yeah, so that's all that you get in your starter kit. I'm always available for questions or anything else you need. And if you want to see us live, come October 3rd,
yes.
and you can get clothes for your kids that change it up. You can get clothes for you with Amy.
It's going to be awesome.
And you can learn all about the oils.
It's going to be awesome. Oils. And if you want to know more before then, because we're about a month out, comment oil below. She can help you. She's amazing. We'll do more of these between now and then. And if there's just something that you want, you know, lice or like whatever you're sleeping, ADD, whatever your thing is right now that you want to focus on with the oil, drop it below and she can help for sure.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Have
Amy.
a great day. Bye, Daddy. I'll see you later.
You too. Bye.
Bye.